Hey guys, today I'm going to show you how to do the life cycle of a star foldable steps here. I'm going to show you guys this in class, but in case you need to see the steps in slower time, this will help you out. So first of all, you're going to be able to use this on our upcoming test. Anything you write on here will be fair game on the test. So you can see that there are the steps of the star cycles. You have, first of all, you have a medium mass star, and then the high mass star here. Alright, and then you're going to go down the steps. And when we fold it all together, it'll be in a nice organized fashion for you to see. So first you're going to start by cutting off outside the edges right here. So you can see that there are no edges on this anymore. Your paper will come with edges that have X's on them. You want to cut the X's out. So you have a small piece of paper left like this. Second, you should notice that there are dotted lines like this on your paper. You're going to be folding across those lines. So I'm going to be folding the top here to the center here across this line here. Also, notice that I've marked different descriptions on here. So I've got A to B, and I got more marks over here as well. So you see I have a B there and a B there. Sorry for the footage not being so great. So what you're going to do is you're going to fold those together to the matching letter. Alright, so I'm going to start with side A, and I'm going to fold it to the matching letter on the inside, so like this. It's the first fold, and across that dotted line. Okay, so here's my first fold. Alright, then I'm going to rotate the paper, and you should see now there's B there, and there's a B right there. So I'm going to fold these to touch as well. If your papers overlap a little bit, that's okay. So it should look something like this after the first step. Okay? So that's step one. Next, I'm going to take my scissors and I'm going to cut across these lines in the middle here. So you can see that there's lines across the middle here, 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 and here. I'm just going to cut them so they're individual flaps, like that. Okay. So going through here. Alright, I'm going to flip it around. I'm going to do the same thing for the other side. Alright, don't cut too far. Just make sure you're cutting across the, these lines that separate each step. Okay, so when you're done, it should look like this, and you're basically all done already. So when you have these flaps, what you're going to do is you're going to put the steps from your notes underneath each tab. So the first step from a medium mass star starts in a stellar nursery or a nebula. So when you fold up the flap, step one is going to be right here. You're going to write nebula. And then you're going to use the description in your notes to write there. I know it's a small space, but you can make it work, summarize it, shorten it down, so that on your test you'll be good to go. Alright, and then step two, you can see all the steps when you fold it up here. So step two will be a protostar, and then what a protostar is there, red giant, planetary nebula, white dwarf, and so on. So that's what you're going to do here, and you're going to do the same thing with the massive stars too. It's going to be a little bit on the opposite direction because it's the opposite side of the paper. So this way you know all the steps of the stars and you have the descriptions of what they are as you open them up. Okay? So that should make your test much easier when we get there next Friday. Make sure you put your name on it right here. Your name should go right here. And then I'll save it until next Friday and I'll hand it out then. Once you get done with the descriptions on the inside, that's the most important thing. Make sure you can color it and make it look nice, just so it sticks out and you know which one's yours. And that's it. It's that simple. All right, it should be pretty easy to do. You should have a fine table of crayons and scissors at your bench. Let me know if you have any questions.